Hi, welcome to Tarot by Naveen. So good to have you here. Okay, so clearly this is a tarot card reading channel where I do different readings. You can see all of them on the screen. Feel free to peruse and explore. I have a YouTube channel, a Patreon channel, and I am currently working on the Instagram and Twitter channel, so just bear with me with that. But I do hope that my readings hold benefit to you in your hour of need for advice or direction or, just a kind word. I really do hope that my readings resonate with you. Also, if you would like to donate to the channel, you can. It's in the description box below. I also offer personal readings. Anything else? No, I think that's about it. But anything else is probably in the description box below, so take a look. Other than that, I do hope that you enjoy your time here on my YouTube page, and please consider becoming a Patreon member. That is one of the best ways to help support the growth and development of the channel. Okay, let's get into your reading. Hi Capricorn, welcome to Tarot by Naveen. So we're going to dive into your spirit path reading. It's one of the new segments that I introduced, and it's basically the opposite of the forensic analysis reading, whereby the forensic analysis is more of your internal aspects of things. The spirit path is going to be more of the external dynamics of things, of your life, of who you might be involved with, your personal well-being, and how you navigate through your external world, finances or money, and some other advice of maybe a significant individual for the time frame of the reading, or a significant entity, or whatever have you. So right over here is going to be more so of you personally going through that. You're in your external environment. Right here is going to be your love dynamic of your external world, as you connect with that. And right here is your finances, or your practical standing, your lifestyle, and livelihood, stuff like that in this row right here. And then we're going to get here with your Kipper card, and we're going to read the original understanding of the Kipper, so it will resonate with you, with what's happening in your external world, or what may be introduced in your external world for the time frame of the reading, and you'll be able to know how this best resonates with you in your life. So yeah, very excited. This is the first time doing this one, so yeah. What's I gonna say? Am I missing anything? No, I think that's it. So let's get into it, and let's see what's happening. Oh yeah, now I remember. I want to say the time frame of the reading is from July the 10th to August the 7th. So July the 10th to August the 7th of 2026. So let's see what's going on with you in your external world. Okay, so Capricorn, right now in your external world, you're a bit, what's coming across is a bit concerned with your foundations, as it were, the Five of Pentacles. You feel like you might be a lack of something that could be in your moving forward, is what I'm hearing. It's like you're in your external world, you're a bit cautious, you're unsteady with maybe how you should, maybe not take too much indulgences, or maybe you need to hold back from certain aspects of what you would like to do because you're just kind of up in your head, is what I'm hearing. I understand your caution, Capricorn, but I feel for the time frame of the reading, if you hold yourself back too much from moving forward just because of your personal fear of the unsure understanding of the world per se, or unsure understanding of maybe your livelihood in some capacity, you might miss out on certain opportunities that might help alleviate your personal fears. You're being encouraged, is what I'm hearing, to please do not allow the overthinking or the kind of encroaching thought of dread to keep you still or stagnant. The universe needs you to move and go into the activities of the world in order to orchestrate the building blocks so that these particular concerns will be disavowed. Okay? A further clarification, we got a bonus card here, so we'll check it out. And we have, yeah, see, Six of Pentacles. Wow. You went from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. And this is hitting what I'm trying to say with that regard. You are overthinking on certain respects, maybe of your livelihood, maybe of your business, maybe of your job, maybe of your future things that you're trying to save and work towards. But with the Six of Pentacles, this is like money in motion. This is like making sure certain responsibilities are met, and also using reasonable funds for reasonable things. It could be for savings. It could be for just a little night out, just to keep the levity in your life going. But this is a very responsible, very organized understanding. This is your time management. This is also moving about taking care of your health, because the Pentacles is the physical things of your world, especially. This is also in socializing. Okay, so it's like you need to cycle the energies. It cannot just stay there and doing nothing. You need to almost like to reasonably orchestrate and guide your physical well-being, your finances, your time, in a way where it gives a return towards the investment you put forth into your life. Don't let certain fears hold you back from taking those steps. Okay, because honestly, it's like, and this isn't even the money side. This is you personally in your external world. It's like, don't keep yourself back from living because of certain fears. Okay, further clarification with that, since you have the bonus card we have, yeah, look at that. Seven of Pentacles. Wow. This is crazy. So Capricorn, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, 5, 6, 7. Do you see what's happening here? So once you decide not to let your fears hold you back, just put things into perspective. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, and then the Seven of Pentacles shows that your investment into your livelihood, into not being afraid to move forward. And this is saying exactly what I said initially. You will see the return. Okay, you're putting the seeds will be planted. This is someone who wasn't afraid to put that investment in, who wasn't afraid to move forward with their life. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of readings, so my throat is getting a certain raspy type thing. This is someone who wasn't afraid to say, you know what, I'm going to put the effort in. I'm going to put the time in. I'm going to socialize in this aspect. I'm going to put the savings over here. I'm going to get that nice hat, for example, that I wanted to wear, or I'm going to treat myself to this or whatever. You're going to get those investments into your livelihood, into your peace of mind, into your networking, into those things. You're going to get that back, and it's a good investment. Okay, your life just standing still does not give you fruit. It doesn't even give the potential of fruit. But you putting things into a reasonable perspective, not overthinking in a certain respect, but reasonable perspective, and really nurturing that, you will get this return. Okay, your efforts are not going to be in vain. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, the Chariot energy. Once you decide to take off and not let yourself be held back by these fears of failure, or fears of you not getting as much as you put in or whatever. Once you get over that, and you take these proper steps, you will see that your life even further, your business, your relationship, your whatever is that you're trying to that you want to happen in your life, it'll start moving forward quite rapidly. You'll have victory in this, and the path will be much clearer for you. Okay, but that's someone who's forging the path, who takes that step. If you stay in this type of energy, nothing's going to happen. Okay, so Capricorn, let's take a look at your love life path, your external world. We have the Sun, absolutely incredible. So clearly, there's a livelihood thing happening here, and a stability and an abundance that the universe is trying to cultivate with you. And once you do that, especially, you'll have a lot of happiness and success that further shines upon you with your family, your friends, your perhaps intimate love life in some particular way. There's going to be an introduction, I'm hearing, for some of you, with someone new or some people who are new, whatever the situation of relationship is for you. But it's going to be very abundant, very uplifting, very exciting, is what I'm hearing. There's a spark, there's a growth potential here on so many levels for you to also enjoy life even more so. So not just in your lifestyle, but in your connections, okay? Especially in romance for a lot of you, okay? And this starts that momentum, is what I'm hearing. Further clarification for the Sun, yeah, the Knight of Wands. See, this is someone who is exercising those freedoms, who's exercising, getting into different avenues, different structures, different networkings, different social groups, different engagements, different activities. This is someone who's kind of living life, you know what I mean, getting out there, and their reputation is very is very exciting. They're seen in a very fun, vibrant a way. And you're also going to get to learn more about yourself if you allow yourself to just live a little, and not be too worried about certain things that, you know, probably unfounded, like overthinking. You have to live. You have to have some fun. You know what I mean? And you're going to grow in this as well. The allowing yourself to live in that a bit more happy-go-lucky, taking reasonable steps towards further engagement in your life, not just one. I just saw, to further engage into your life in the balance and the harmony of not just work, but also some levels of practicality within reason, but also fun. It's really going to pay off in a great way, for your relationship, for your love life, and for your family as well, is what I'm hearing. Further clarification, thank you, universe. Yeah, temperance energy. Of course, all these things does not happen overnight, and like I told you, there's a transformation, there's a change, there's a fulfillment that's going to be taking place if you give yourself a chance. This is a development. The temperance is saying that, yeah, you will be transforming. Just what I said a moment ago. You will be transforming. You will be balancing certain things to become more. Okay? Because right now, a lot of you, Capricorn, you're holding yourself back because of fear. Don't do that. Okay? Life is very abundant, in multiple, in a multifaceted way. Universe wants you to really just put things into rational perspective, start sowing the seeds on multiple aspects of your life. You will not regret it. Okay? There is a transformation that will further take place in you, especially in your love life. Okay? So let's see what's happening in your financial aspects of things regarding this. Yeah. The Hermit energy, that's that deep reflection energy, and that's the vibe that we're getting here a bit with the Five of Pentacles, because it's like you're holding still of sorts. You're reflecting deeply about your well-being, your financial understanding, your stability, those who may be involved, maybe your family, something like that. But you do have some deep-seated desires. He's the Hermit is holding that lantern there. That's the star card in there. Those are those dreams and those wishes, and the star can make these things into reality. But in order to do that in your life, in your path, in your spirit path, you need to give yourself the freedom to move. You cannot be stifling yourself. Okay? Further clarification in the financial honest. Yes, oh my gosh. See, you're stifling yourself, especially it's hitting your your potential to make more and to gain more stability, gain more prominence in your life. This is the goodness gracious, my head. This is the eight. Is the Eight of Swords? Yes, the Eight of Swords. Um, when I say you're stagnating, you really are, because it's like the Eight of Swords. These are other people's agendas or affairs, and you're taking them on as your own, or other people's responsibilities, and that's probably also why you have this Five of Pentacles type vibe, where maybe you're taking on more responsibility than you should, and it's making you feel like a certain sense of lack, or you cannot move forward, because if you did, then something might not be able to be covered or responded to, or a bill might not happen with something, or you know some something awry, but it's not your responsibilities. You don't have to. These swords are other people's responsibilities. These are other people's concerns. These are other people's using you. Okay, these swords can also be people using you in your capabilities, your talents, your skills, and putting way more pressure, way more responsibility on you than you should even have. And again, most of it is not even your responsibility. It's taking away from your peace of mind. It's taking away from your freedoms, your ability to feel like you can move forward. Okay, but you can easily walk through these swords. You can like, those binds are not tight. You can just take that off. You can take off the blindfold. You can walk out. You can make those boundaries. Okay, because it's like, and you're considering this. I'm sensing for a lot of you, you're reflecting like, why are you going through certain turmoils and everything? In certain respects, you're kind of stagnating your life. Okay, you need to put boundaries. You need to put certain things into perspective. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, these responsibilities, certain things like that. Even when it comes to your children, in certain respects, some of you maybe need to teach them to become more independent. Okay, because you have a life to live, and you can have a much more richer, fulfilling life, especially with your hopes and your dreams, what's coming through with that lantern, with the Hermit. But you're holding yourself back. Okay, further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yes, oh my gosh. The Six of Swords. Literally, this is moving from turbulent waters to calmer shores, to calmer seas. Utilizing your gifts, your talents, your wisdom, your intelligence, your to move forward in a way that's right for you. This is getting out of this rushing concern and things just feeling like it's out of your control and stuff like that, into something more manageable, more peaceful, where you can really plan ahead and forge ahead and build something more auspicious in your life. Okay? So, my goodness, Capricorn, there's a lot of abundance that wants to happen, and more elevations that's here, but you need to get out of this mindset of lack, this mindset of fear. If you take certain initiatives or whatever have you, as long as you do it reasonably and put certain things into perspective, because certain bearings on you shouldn't even be on you, and nurture yourself especially, you'll see more richness in your life happening, more fulfillment in your life happening. Okay, let's take a look at your Kipper card, and we have, oh my gosh, I sense this. Literally, especially because of what was happening here, I sense that this card is probably going to be false person. Remember, I told you that certain people may be taking advantage of you or something, you know? So let's take a look at, wow, I put the cards on top of the book. Okay, so let's take a look at false person, that's number 8. Let's see what false person is trying to say. I'm only going to read a certain section, because the rest of it talks about varying other aspects of the card, but I want the message of the card, so that's what we're going to read. It says, and this number 8, false person, don't trust everybody or everything you see. Even salt looks like sugar. This card warns you against dishonesty and deception. Hold your cards close. Check your motivation and targets too. Okay, I hope that's speaking directly to you. That will resonate with whatever is happening in your external world, because you need to get this in order, because there's so much better. for you. Okay, Capricorn? So this has been your Spirit Path reading. I really do hope it was beneficial. And yeah, please remember to subscribe to the YouTube page and please consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does help the growth and development of the channel. Okay, thank you. Wish you the best. Bye. Okay, that has been your reading. I really hope it was beneficial to you, that it helps you throughout your day, your week, or probably even the rest of the year. Thank you for being here, and I wish you the best. Bye.